Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Marty's Toybox. It is once again time for the annual Replica belt collection. Now, 2022 was a little bit crazy. Last year in the belt collection, I had 22 belts, and I kind of fell out of collecting, sold a lot of belts, got some new belts, and now we're down to 16. So I definitely want to get that number up. I say by 2024, I want to have 23 belts in my collection. I want to get back in it, and I'm starting to get back in it as well, which is really nice. But yeah, lots of selling, lots of getting new ones, and the collection has changed a good amount, but it's also kind of stayed the same. In 2022, we got my most expensive belt, which you'll see later in the video. But anyways, we're going to kick it off with the world titles. So right here on the right, you have the NXT 2.0, my second newest belt in my collection. Now this thing is absolutely gorgeous. I love the color wave on it and everything about this belt. You have the NXT logo, the new NXT logo. You have the orange, red, purple, dark blue, cyan, aqua blue, and just a bunch of blues going on that pattern. You got purple down here. You got the grommets around the main plate. You got the WWE logo at the top. Definitely a big upgrade, I would say, from the original black and gold NXT belt. You got the NXT side plate with blue right there. And then on this side, you have the same side plate. And then you have the etching on the leather with the X's throughout the strap. Honestly, this title is gorgeous. I would put it top, top 6 of my collection. I haven't really ranked them. You know, I might do a top 5 belts in my collection, but it's definitely going to take some thinking because I have some really beautiful titles that I like. And I go by design and how they look, not by the history of the titles. I just go by how they look. So this is definitely top 6. I absolutely love how this belt looks in my collection. It is gorgeous. Next up, we're going to the Fondue Andre 87 on a white strap. This is one of the biggest main plate titles I have in my collection. I actually had to scoot the camera back to get it all in the frame. Here's a hand comparison. It's like 2 of my hands. And compared to the NXT or even the spinner, which we'll look at next, you see it's got this much extra on it with the little swoosh, not swoosh, but like the half circle on the top of the main plate. Now this is a really cool designed belt. You have the etching and designs on the leather and main plate. You have the World Heavyweight Wrestling Champion, the stars and a banner going across. You have the globe, the eagles going around, the stars on the bottom. You got a bunch of different countries' flags on the side plates with the clear backing, and then the tooling and like etching around the side plates. And then you have the same one there. And then not the duplicate side plates. They all have different like countries on them, which is really cool. So that's all very unique. And this is definitely the floppiest leather belt that I have in my collection. And then anyways, we're going to move this out of the way. And we're going to go on to arguably a lot of people's favorite belts in my collections and belts that people want if they don't have it. And that is the spinner belt. I've had this belt. Whenever I would sell belts, I would never let this go. Belts that I sold, I want to try to go through that real quick. Some ROH, the old NXT because I wanted to upgrade it. The network logo because mine had the weird... didn't have tooling in the back of the leather, and then the newer ones that shop producers and manufacturers has, you know, a little bit of tooling. So I wanted to upgrade, but I haven't gotten around to repurchasing the belt itself. So I got to do that. I also just realized the belt that we're going to see later in this video, I have not even done an unboxing and review on. That's how, like, out of it I've been throughout 2022. We're going to look at a belt later. It's a belt that I got in 2021, at the end of 2021, and I've just been too lazy, really, and never got around to making an unboxing and review on it, so I definitely have to do that. But the spinner belt, of course, it spins and looks really nice. You have, like, the eagle or whatever at the top with the wings. You have the bunch of gems around the spinning plate. You have the plate itself that's covered in gems. You have the champ on the side. You have the side plates, WWE champion. World Wrestling Entertainment with the gems going all across. This definitely has the most gems of any belt that I have in my collection. And then you have the WWE Champion on this one as well, and the World Wrestling Entertainment. No belt tip on this one. And that is the first 3 that we're going to go over. So now, let's get out 3 more world titles and take a look at them. With the next set of 3, we are going the classic world title route. And this belt right here is the one that I've had since 2021, end of 2021, early 2022-ish, that I have not done an unboxing and review on. This is the ECW World Heavyweight Championship. So, yeah, I don't think I've shown this off in any videos or anything, so this is a little first look for you guys. I really gotta film the unboxing and review. I don't even know where the belt bag's at. I don't even have a box, so we'll figure out some way to do it. But ECW World Heavyweight Champion, you have the world and a black banner, the bunch of designs around the main plate. You got like baseball bats, you know, a bunch of etching, the blood and the heavyweight wrestling, and then the ECW, little pool of blood down there. You got the champion and the black banner. Side plates, you've got hardcore wrestling, hardcore ECW wrestling, and on this side you have the same side plates there. No belt tip on this one either. And then next up, we're going to go over to the Big Eagle. The Big Eagle that has the scratch logo at the top. The eagle right there. The globe that's blue. Champion on the bottom. World Wrestling Entertainment. The globes on the side. The gems going all around. Right here, you have the side plates. There's actually 3 side plates on this. This is a property of World Wrestling Entertainment. It's a pretty cool side plate. And then you have the same side plates on this side without the third one, the exception of the third one. I've had this belt, this is one of the belts I've had for the longest time. And now we're going to move on to a old, outdated belt, the Undisputed V1. Now, I say old and outdated because this is not the V2. This is sort of the mess-up one that Shop produced for a couple of years. The V2 is out on Shop, but I just have never gotten around to picking it up. You have the World Wrestling Entertainment, the champion down there, the scratch logo at the top, the gems going around, the really cool designed main plate. You have the nameplate down here that is changeable. I kind of want to get a nameplate for that. You got the tooling and the leather, the scratch logo going all around it. And then you have sort of a similar side plates to the Big Eagle with this part right here. But this is, you know, it's like a lion and stuff. The WWE logo. And then once again, you have this, but it's a different designed side plate, property of World Wrestling Entertainment. And then on this side, you have the same side plates, once again, without the World Wrestling Entertainment on it. Now, let's move on to Ring of Honor and the one AEW belt that I have. I sold the rest of the AEW besides one, and this one I am still trying to sell, but it's still just sitting in the collection. So let's move on to those. On to the next set. We're doing 4 in this set because I figured if I did 3 and then got the other one out, it wouldn't match with the rest of the stuff. Anyway, so yeah, I sold almost all my AEW belts, and I sold the Ring of Honor World title. I just didn't like how the leather was cut, and I figured I could upgrade it. Anyways, the Ring of Honor 6-man tag team titles. My favorite Ring of Honor title design that I have in my collection, and of the newer versions, this is my favorite design. I love the classic title designs though, of the tag and the world and stuff. You really just can't find those anywhere anymore. With belts, I know you have a couple of those, so I mean, hey man, if you want to make a deal, you know, hit me up. I'll gladly buy them off of you. Ring of Honor 6-man tag team champions. You have the world in the middle with the red. I just love the red, silver, and black look on the titles. It makes it look so unique and stand out and just really pop. So you have the 3 crowns on the bottom for the 3 people holding the title. You have the Ring of Honor logo at the top with the stars. You have the gems going across the top, under the 6-man and going just around, sort of bordering it, and then over the champions at the bottom. The side plates right here, you have 6-man tag team champions, once again with the red globe, and then you have the Ring of Honor just logo on that side plate there, and same side plates on this side. Now, since this title is sort of showing off in the back, we're going to move to the only AEW belt that I have in my collection, and this is the AEW Tag, World AEW Tag Team Champion. and then you have the globe going around it with the AEW logo. You have the tooling all around the leather. The side plates, AEW, someone doing a pile driver to someone else, and then you have this one right here that looks like a chokehold or a sleeper hold, I guess you would say. And then you have the same side plates on this side. So yeah, that is the AEW one. That's like the last title I'm trying to sell for my collection. Anyways, the ROH TV title, World Television Champion, and the red background border on it. You have the stars going across the world at the top. The toolings around the leather, or the main plate. I keep saying leather, but it's the tooling on the main plate. You have the little swishes and swirls going around on the top of it. And on the bottom of it, you have those as well. The sides, you have the crowns going across it. The leather, this is kind of bent from being in the DTOF for a long time. Yeah, this side plate right here. Television champion with the crown at the top. Then you have like a little map of the world. Then you have this side plate right here. Someone getting knocked down, it looks like. And then the same side plates on this side right there. Television title, definitely unique. And it's definitely one that I like having in my collection. Now, we're going to go on to the Ring of Honor World Tag Team Championship. I love the design of the belt. I just don't like the leather cut. You know, this production of titles and the leather cuts on all of them were absolutely horrendous. Anyways, World Tag Team Champions, Ring of Honor logo in the middle, the globe. You have the red gems on each side of it, the tooling on the main plate, the crown at the top, the globe at the bottom, and then you have the sides right here, Tag Team Ring of Honor, the globe right there. And then you have the Tag Team Ring of Honor and the globe right there, gems on the side plates. So that is the Ring of Honor. Now we're going to go to the tag titles, and I'm going to save my most expensive belt for the last belt that we look at. Moving on to the tag titles, this is the newest tag title and the newest belt actually in my collection. This is the NXT UK Tag Team Championship. You have the UK Tag Team Champions and the black border, the NXT logo, the globes on the top, the really cool detailing on the main plates with the red gems on each side, 2 on the bottom, and then 1 on each side and the top. And then on the right side right here, you have the NXT side plate. You have the sidebars that are really cool and unique. The blue globe behind the NXT logo. And then this side is the same way. I actually have not even taken the plastic off of this right there. I kind of just unbox them now, review them, and then they go inside of a DTOF. Next up, we're going to take a look at the Ruthless Aggression SmackDown Tag Team title. Now, a fun little story about this title. So, I've never bought a title as soon as it drops on WWE Shop. Besides this one. This is the one title. I saw it, instantly clicked it, bought it, and then we had it. You know, I've never bought them as soon as they were released besides this one. And that's just because I love this design so much. You have the World Wrestling Entertainment Tag Team Champions. You have the nameplate on the bottom, which is removable. I want to get nameplates, but they're kind of expensive, and I don't know how much they would add to the belt. So if I should get nameplates, let me know. You have the WWE Scratch logo with the blue background on it on the top. You have the very stretched out rectangular main plate. The side plates right here. You have the Scratch logo, and then you have the World Wrestling Entertainment logo right there with the blue background. And then these side plates are the same way. Definitely a beautiful title in my collection. Going off of the Ruthless Aggression titles, we have the Ruthless Aggression Raw Tag Team title with the red globe on it. Tag Team Champions, the Scratch logo, once again the same changeable nameplate. This one is also a rectangular plate, but what's cool about it is it has the little divots right here inside of the main plate. World Wrestling Entertainment on the top, the Scratch logo. The side plates on these right there. You have 2 people fighting in a ring, and then the WWE logo there. Plastic's never been taken off of this one either, and I got this, 2021, actually. So that's how much it shows that I kind of just unbox them, review them, and then put them inside of the Detolfs. If you are wondering what I do display my belts in, it is IKEA Detolfs. They go for like $80 now. Anyways, that is the Ruthless Aggression Raw title. Now we're going to move on to a belt that I did pick up throughout 2022, and it is a first belt of this style that I've gotten before. My first ever signature series, the Kane and Undertaker Brothers of Destruction Tag Team title. You have the World Tag Team Wrestling Champions in the red bordering. You have the gray/blackish main plate. You have the crowns on the sides. Very reflective main plate there. And then you have the little, like, the tops and the bottoms are sort of triangles of the leather, and you have little grommets on those right there. Same one at the top. I was scared these were going to crease and push down and stuff while sitting in the Detolf, but they actually are doing really well, I would say. The side plates here, you have someone having a drop kick done to them, and this is the Undertaker side, right? So you have the Undertaker, like Dead Man Inc., with the belt tip right here, the Taker logo with the flame going around it, the Brothers of Destruction logo, I guess. The backing of this is really cool, the red with the logo throughout, and then of course you have the stamp of authenticity. And then on this side you have the Kane mask, and then you have like the fires and everything there. You have the big red monster, and then you have the Kane mask right there. Definitely a unique title, and it is the first of hopefully many signature series that I have gotten for my collection. Now we're gonna go to a old belt title design. Now this design is still technically in circulation, but it's just a different color pattern. This is the Penny Tag Team title. You know, we have the same design and everything, but it's now silver on a blue or red strap. Hopefully we get a new tag title soon. The tag titles is the sort of style of belts I have the most of in my collection. I have 5 world titles. I have 7 tag titles, actually. I just like tag titles, I guess. Anyways, you have the Tag Team Champions. You have a little bit of a mess up right here on the main plate, but, you know, can't really do anything about that. You have the WWE logo with sort of a maze pattern going around the belt. The side plates here, you have the WWE logo with a star and the maze pattern. And then you have this right here, and the same side plates on this side. So, we are down to one more title to look at from the collection. I have to get this out of the display case that I have it in. It's in its own display case, so it is going to be a little bit annoying, but it'll definitely be worth it. The final belt of the collection for 2023, right now, starting off the year. Let's take a look at it. The Good Smile Shop IWGP Intercontinental Championship belt is the last belt, and this is my most expensive belt, coming in at around $1,800. But it kind of wasn't worth it. And let me explain why. This was molded after a bootleg title design belt. Not the official. So there's some flaws on it. And it was kind of produced pretty badly. And I don't know if it was worth the price range. And I don't know if I should keep it or sell it or what to do with it, honestly. I mean, I like it, but also, the design's pretty poor and can be much better. So let's take a look at it. So the New Japan logo at the top should be boosted out, you know. You would think it would be boosted out, how it is on all of their titles, how it is on the IWGP version 4 that they have produced. Even the bootleg V5 that I did have had it boosted out. But in the official $1,800 version, it's not. It's just flat. Anyways, New Japan Pro Wrestling Intercontinental IWGP Champion, International Wrestling, it shows what IWGP is. Yeah, International Wrestling Grand, I can't read that word. Anyways, you have the red gems on the sides. You have the gems going across the top. Really sort of flat main plate. The side plates here, you have the globe that does poke out, but the logo right there does not. Then you have the globe on this side as well. Intercontinental Champion. You have 2 belt tips on this title. This one on this side is the IWGP like belt tip logo right there. And then on this side you have these same side plates, but this belt tip shows the number of which it was produced on the back right there. The most expensive belt in my collection, and I love the Intercontinental IWGP title design, but just the manufacturing of this was pretty poor. But anyways, that is the 2023 Replica belt collection. Once again, I want to get to like 23, 24 belts by 2024. Every year, January 16th is when the video goes out, so stay tuned for that. And also stay tuned for another giveaway. I forgot to mention, I actually bought 2 of this tag title, and 1 was given away for Survivor Series, so stay tuned for another giveaway in the very, very near future. And anyways, I thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.